Welcome to the 2020 National History Day National Contest Awards Ceremony. I would like to again extend my congratulations to all of the students who completed Breaking Barriers in History projects this year. Completing these projects are achievements for which you should be proud. You committed and delivered during a pandemic. And let's not forget all who support the students: teachers, parents, judges, coordinators, friends. You all made history in this unprecedented time. Since 1978, the National Endowment for the Humanities has been a stalwart supporter and partner of National History Day. It is not an exaggeration to say that without the support of the National Endowment for the Humanities, there would be no NHD. On behalf of the National History Day Board of Trustees, Executive Director Kathy Gorn, and the NHD National Office staff, I extend my sincere gratitude to the National Endowment for the Humanities for recognizing the need for NHD and what we do together for the hundreds of thousands of middle and high school students who participate in our programs each year. We look forward to continuing our ongoing work together in shaping the nation's future by teaching students to understand the past. It is now my honor to introduce the chairman of the National Endowment for the Humanities, John Parrish Peedy.
Hello. On behalf of the National Endowment for the Humanities, I want to congratulate the many students, teachers, and family members tuning in today for this National History Day broadcast. How fitting that this first of its kind virtual ceremony comports so well with this year's theme of breaking barriers in history. You have all worked so hard in new and uncertain circumstances to get to this point. You have steadfastly pursued serious historical research to learn and share with others important stories from the past. We're proud of you. At the National Endowment for the Humanities, we're also proud of our long relationship with National History Day, which dates to its founding in the 1970s. We provided funding that helped turn a small regional program in Ohio into one that is a truly national and indeed international competition with hundreds of thousands of students participating each year. We are honored to have played a part in that growth. Over the years, NEH has supported National History Day in many ways. We have funded projects for teachers and programs showcasing the ways that NEH-funded resources can be used in History Day projects. These include Chronicling America, which features more than 15 million pages of digitized historic American newspapers. And they include NEH's Excitement website with free resources for History Day projects, including a teacher's guide for using Chronicling America, NEH-funded online archives, and lesson plans on topics related to the annual theme. NEH is pleased to sponsor today's first place prizes and a special Chronicling America prize. Even more than the prizes, we take special pride in the mission we share with National History Day. History is central to the humanities. What NHD does, helping students think, read, and research like historians, is work that we recognize as incredibly important. History Day encourages students to be critical thinkers. Supported by educators and librarians, students go beyond easy answers to scour primary source documents, explore a multitude of factors and perspectives, and present a complex rendering of the past. Students, whatever you do later in life, the skills you develop while working on your History Day projects will remain. Conducting research, understanding and analyzing evidence, building a case, and sharing knowledge through a variety of formats. These skills are important for scholars, but they are also essential for thoughtful, engaged citizens. This year, for the first time, NEH's sponsorship of National History Day is funded through A More Perfect Union, our initiative dedicated to helping our citizens prepare for the nation's 250th anniversary in 2026. This initiative aims to foster a deeper understanding of American history and culture and advance civics education and knowledge of our core principles of government. As we look toward this important milestone, the National Endowment for the Humanities is proud to partner with National History Day. My colleagues and I wish you all the best at today's ceremony and in the future. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chairman Peedy. We are grateful for your continued support and the partnership of the National Endowment for the Humanities in carrying out our mission. And thank you very much to NHD Board President Seeley Niehaus and the National History Day Board of Trustees for your ongoing counsel and support. Happy History Day, everybody. It is just after 3 p.m. here in College Park, Maryland, which means it is just after 3 a.m. in Singapore. Hello and good morning, South Asia. Wherever you are in NHD land, whether it's the middle of the afternoon or the middle of the night, welcome to the 2020 National History Day National Contest Awards Ceremony. What a week and what a year this has been. We have so much in store for you today, and of course, we will announce all of this year's winners. We are live right now, so I invite you to connect with us on social media, NHD 2020, and share your comments, questions, reflections, and celebrations. We'll share live some of what you post over the course of the ceremony. Use the hashtag NHD2020. Our next guest has had a distinguished career as a historian, author, and museum curator and director. His big claim to fame, however, is he served for many years as a National History Day judge. He was the founding director of the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C., and in June of 2019, he became the 14th Secretary of the Smithsonian Institution. I am so pleased to introduce the Secretary of the Smithsonian and my friend, Dr. Lonnie Bunch.
Kathy, thank you for the kind introduction. I wish I could be with all of you in person, but I'm delighted to be with you in spirit to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the National History Day contest and to celebrate your hard-won achievements. Congratulations. This day is a culmination of so much research, analysis, and writing. But if you're like me, the work hardly seemed to matter. It hardly seemed to be work at all. To me, peeling back the layers of history is one of life's great joys. I remember being 4 years old as my grandfather read to me from one of his many books. I can still see the picture of a group of unidentified school children. He explained that they lived in the 19th century. It made me wonder how they were no longer around, who they had been, and what kind of lives they had lived. As I grew older, 3 things fed my curiosity: race, family, and history. Race is, of course, central to my experiences, but also to the character of our country. We're seeing that play out in real time. This feels like a historic turning point to me. My own introduction to racism came in 1959. As a 7-year-old kid, I was on a trip to North Carolina to visit relatives. We stopped by a Woolworths to eat. Having eaten at Integrated Woolworths back in New Jersey, I sat at the counter, expecting to be served like always. Imagine the confusion, the pain, and the sense of unfairness I felt when a stranger's hands picked me up and moved me to the standing-only colored section. That incident was one that made me want to study history and understand the roots of discrimination. And as many of us do later in life, I also want to understand my own roots. I sought out my ancestors. I was able to go back as far as Candace Bunch, my great-great-great-grandmother. During several hours delving into records at the National Archives, I found out she had been enslaved, became a free woman, and died in 1870. Remarkably, I found a connection to my own past. A labor contract revealed that Candace had paid 60 cents for 2 baking tins shaped like hearts and crescents. I immediately flashed back to my grandmother when my grandmother Leanna would bake me heart and crescent-shaped cookies. I was overwhelmed. Here was a poor woman who had endured the unimaginable, choosing to assert her humanity and providing for her family through the universal act of baking cookies. Not only is history captivating, it's empowering. It makes us realize that we are part of a continuum. For me, history became my weapon of choice in a lifelong struggle for justice and racial equality. It set me on the path to becoming a historian, curator, a museum director, and eventually the secretary of the Smithsonian. History allows us to embrace life's contradictions and ambiguities. It can imbue us with a sense of optimism by connecting us with the past. And it shows that although life can be harsh and even tragic, our forebears endured, progressed, thrived, and even baked cookies. I look forward to seeing what you accomplish. In keeping with this year's themes, I invite you to break your own barriers. Thank you for your work and your commitment to history.
Thank you very much, Secretary Bunch. We appreciate the support and partnership of the Smithsonian and admire the bold new initiatives the institution is forging under your barrier-breaking leadership. Students, you have endured the extraordinary challenges this year of a global pandemic, economic upheaval, and worldwide protests of racial injustice. You are living through a pivotal time that one day will be studied by future History Day students. As Secretary Bunch said, this is a lifelong struggle, but by connecting to the past, we can build a more just future. Looking at your projects over the last week has given me an even greater appreciation for your accomplishments and the difficulties you have overcome in the last several months. You have inspired and impressed me with your work that without fail teaches me something new every single year. And this year, you persevered, despite not having access to all of the school, library, and archival resources you normally would have. You delivered with fortitude and tenacity. Congratulations to every one of you who qualified for the national contest in this unprecedented year, and to all of the students around the country and around the world who completed a 2020 National History Day project. Parents, siblings, friends, cats, dogs, other pets. If you're watching this ceremony right now with a 2020 National History Day student, please join me in offering your scholar a warm and sustained round of applause. Now, before I present the awards, I'd like to recognize my incredible colleagues, the NHD staff of the National Office. Here they are in their own words.
I've seen History Day from so many different angles. I was a History Day student. I started off in 2006 as an NHD student.
In 2011, I was one of the NHD contest interns.
I got the internship at the National Office.
And then in college, I became an NHD judge throughout Pennsylvania.
I started out as a judge in West Tennessee History Day.
I have been involved with NHD since 1990, when, as a teacher in Pennsylvania, I coached students through their NHD journey.
I was a History Day teacher.
Then I became the Southeastern PA NHD Regional Coordinator.
And then I became a regional coordinator for about 13 years, also in Pennsylvania. In 2009, I started my dream job of working here at NHD World Headquarters.
And now I'm here as the contest manager at the National Office, NHD World Headquarters.
Now I work here at HQ.
And on my very first day, I remember questioning how in the world is NHD run by so few people. Now, as a staff member, It's amazing to see how things have changed and grown.
I could talk about the time I met Ken Burns. I could talk about the time we met Guy Fieri. I could talk about the many times that we went to the Normandy in Grand Paris.
My favorite part of History Day is being able to open doors and provide opportunities for students and teachers. As a student, History Day opened my eyes. It gave me opportunities to travel, to set foot on college campuses, to see different museums and places I probably wouldn't have ever seen without being involved in NHD.
Seeing so many people from so many places all over the country, to see so many people from America Samoa, from Guam, and everybody's so happy.
I think the National History Day's mission falls right in line with my own values, and I think just values we should all keep in ensuring the best educational experience for students.
But without fail, no matter what, as a student, as a regional coordinator, as a volunteer or judge, you will catch me bawling at every award ceremony. Whether it's in person or virtual this year, I am just so proud of the students.
When people see the work that National History Day students do, they cannot believe it. And it's the achievements that are shown in our students' work that really affirm for me the importance of what we're doing and the impressive work that the students achieve.
How important you students are. You all are the ones breaking the barriers. You are the ones that are creating history. So keep going, keep it moving.
It's incredible to come full circle, starting out as a Pennsylvania NHD participant to a hardworking staff member that pulls it off year after year.
NHD is a family, and I'm honored to be part of it.
Whom I work every day in the national office have been my support structure and my inspiration over the incredibly challenging period of the last several weeks and months. They have made NHD 2020 possible, and through their hard work and determination, they ensured we would be able to recognize and honor all of you this year through this virtual format. Please join me in thanking Deputy Director Kim Fortney, Director of Programs Lynn O'Hara, Director of Communications Rick Stoddard, Finance Director Lorena Torres, Office and Events Manager Erica Washington, IT Manager Elaine Kuntz, Contest Manager Elena McNaughton, Programs Assistant Ashley DeBraccio, Graduate Fellow Mari Izzet, and Teacher Fellow Amy Boning. I'd also like to thank our stalwart volunteers who have supported the national contest and the work of National History Day students for many years. Linda Aboud, Becky Butz, Jim Butz, Judy Dobbs, Ann Edwards, Jim Fortney, Elizabeth Gustafson, Dory Lange, Lori Lasuski, Casey Smith, and Joanne Williford. Also like to thank all of our national contest judges who volunteer their time to evaluate the exceptional student projects. Their role is critical to the entire National History Day experience, and we are so grateful to them. Thank you as well to the National History Day regional and affiliate coordinators around the world. I know all of you faced and continue to face many challenges this year. You have my admiration and gratitude for conducting your contests successfully to make this week and the national contest possible. Also, a huge thank you to Mike Skian and Skian Communications for donating their time, talent, and skills, and for building a television studio and control room right here in NHD World Headquarters. Thank you so much, Mike, Alfred, and Andrew. And one more thank you to Chris Preparato, videographer, and all-around Renaissance man. Thank you for the many hours of filming, editing, re-editing, and amazing ideas you poured into the beautiful video pieces featured in the welcome and awards ceremonies. Take notes, documentary students. All right, so now what? Is that it? Are we done? Oh, no, look at this. Here's Miss Erica Washington, bringing me mail, so I think we're going to call it email. This is from Brian in Tennessee. A tornado hit our part of the state March 3rd. Having NHD meant so much. From NEH, hooray for National History Day. NEH has been a sponsor since the 1970s. From Tana, students, don't be nervous. You got this. I'm the one that's nervous. You got this. Your projects rock. From Michigan History Day, we are proud of Team Michigan, all 71 of our students and winners. All right, I think we will wait for a little bit more email. So, now what? What else do we have to do? What? Oh, you want to know who won? Got it. Okay, I suppose we should give out a few awards. So, first though, students, it's your turn.
I love National History Day.
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 We love National History Day.
I love NHD.
I love NHD.
I love National History Day because it's a fun platform to learn new things and share your ideas.
Because it enables you to broaden your knowledge within a subject.
A program that lets us explore our talents and our strengths and get to share that with the nation.
It gives me a worthy challenge, forces me out of my comfort zone, and not many things do that.
I love NHD because it shows there are many ways to interpret the history, so there's not just one way to present the story.
You know, history is more than men in white wigs, you know, signing some papers.
It allows you to dive as deep as you can into a topic
and experience history from another point of view
and rediscover its relevance in the modern day.
It helps me to connect myself with the world I live in.
And it really allows us to see where we are and where we're going.
And then you get to take your findings and create it into something unique.
Whether you're a technology type of person or someone who enjoys performing in front of a live audience, NHD captures it all.
And it allows me to actually advance in a competition because of my love of this subject.
With National History Day, I feel like I'm a part of something bigger than my school.
It's amazing the places that it takes you and the people you meet.
It has given me such an amazing community of friends and amazing mentors.
It brings me closer to a positive and ever-improving community of educated and driven people.
And provides me an opportunity to communicate with these fantastic contestants all around the world.
I love National History Day because it's a journey.
We learn about important people, places, and events in history in a way that is both fun and educational.
History Day gives me the chance to shine a light on some incredible stories of our past that have been left in the dark.
It's really all one big story of our existence as human beings, and learning from the past is often the best way to build a better future.
History is important because our present is a result of our past.
Because each and every individual can learn something from historical events and use what you learn to solve current issues.
It also allows us to learn from the successes and failures of those in the past.
And how we can change the future, change the world based on what we already know.
Everything that happens globally, internally, and everywhere is shaped by the events that brought us here.
It has taught us to look beyond what is presented and think critically for ourselves.
Learning about history allows you to be a more conscientious person, as well as feeling more connected to the world around you.
But it also inspires us to choose how we want to be remembered.
But with history, we're able to teach generations upon generations the complexity of the world.
We are the next generation of historians and changemakers, and it all begins with National History Day.
Hey students, we know that you are eager to read the judges' comments about your projects. Look for an email from Z-Fairs right after the ceremony containing instructions to view and download your evaluation forms. You will receive your certificate packet by mail. And now, finally, the awards for the 2020 NHD Global Competition Finals. Our first category is Junior Papers. Now, on your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Paper category. In third place, from Irvine, California, Natalie Miller. Natalie attends Lakeside Middle School. Her teacher is Michael Clark, and the title of her paper, Ex parte Mitsuye Endo, Breaking Through Barbed Wire. And now in second place, from Minnetonka, Minnesota, Juliana Velgersdijk. Juliana attends Avail Academy. Her teacher is Scott Ross, and the title of her paper is Weeks versus Southern Belle, Breaking Discriminatory Employment Barriers for Women in the Workforce. And now, silver medalist and our NEH scholar from Houston, Texas, Max Grinstein. Max attends Belmont Homeschool. His teacher is Amy Grinstein. And the title of his paper, The Fifth Circuit 4, The Unheralded Judges Who Helped to Break Legal Barriers in the Deep South. And now, let's go over to senior papers. Are we ready? All right, on your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Paper category. Ready? In third place, from St. Petersburg, Florida, Victor Shee. Victor attends St. Petersburg High School. His teacher is Angela Hack, and the title of his paper, Breaking Barriers to Provide Food, Freedom, and a Future, the Berlin Airlift's Quest to Beat the Blockade. And coming up now in second place, from New Albany, Ohio, Felicia Xiao. Felicia attends Columbus Academy. Her teacher is Tim Morford, and the title of her paper, Not Your Model Minority, Breaking Barriers in the Asian American Movement. And we're ready now for our NEH scholar and our silver medalist for senior papers. From Duluth, Minnesota, Natalie Miller. She attends East High School. Natalie's teacher is Catherine Natchbar, and the title of her paper is Too Strong for a Woman, How Bernice Sandler Created Title IX to Break Barriers for Female Faculty in Higher Education. Congratulations, paper students. And now, we're going to do some special prizes. So, here are my colleagues to present our first group of special awards.
The Captain Ken Koski Naval History Prize, sponsored by the Naval Historical Foundation. This year, the Naval Historical Foundation also is honoring teachers whose students are recognized for outstanding scholarship in U.S. naval and maritime history. The teachers of students receiving the Koski Awards and teachers whose students place first to third with entries about naval and maritime history will receive the Naval Historical Foundation Teacher of Distinction Award. The winner of the Captain Ken Koski Naval History Prize in the Junior Division is, from Connecticut, Catherine Lucenti, for her junior individual exhibit, Breaking the Wrong Barriers, the Kara Hultgreen Controversy. Catherine attends Red Maple Academy, and her teacher is Laura Lucenti. The winner of the Captain Ken Koski Naval History Prize in the Senior Division is, from Tennessee, Jessie Henderson, for her senior individual documentary, Unwelcome Soldiers Invading a Fraternity, Breaking Gender Barriers in the United States Military. Jessie attends Bradley Central High School, and her teacher is Julie Mitchell.
Our next special prize is the American Labor History Prize, sponsored by the American Labor Studies Center. The winners of the American Labor History Prize are Chelsea Swashow and Riley Taylor. They have a senior group documentary. The title is Freedom Found on a Booth Hill Roadside, the 1939 Sharecropper Strike. They attend Richland High School in Missouri, and their teacher is Paul Arnold.
The next special prize is the Equality in History Prize, sponsored by Silly and Tabitha Niehaus. The winners of the Equality in History Prize in the Junior Division are, from Oklahoma, Alexa Delgado, Michaela Howerton. This is a junior group exhibit, Woman versus Woman, and the teacher is Penny Heath and from Canton Elementary School. The winners of the Equality in History Prize in the Senior Division are, from Virginia, Scarlett Plassen, Shaylee Siri, William Tabor, Willow Letter, for their senior group performance, Breaking the Gender Barrier at the Virginia Military Institute. The teacher name is Mickey Vanderwerker from Liberty High School.
The World War I History Prize is sponsored by In Their Footsteps and the General Delegation of the Government of Flanders in the USA. The winners of the World War I History Prize in the Junior Division are, from Florida, Reagan Matthews and Reagan Fitzgerald, for their junior group documentary, Operation Breaking Gender Barriers, The Hello Girls in World War I. From Dunedin Highland Middle School, their teacher is Teresa Bergstrom. The winner of the World War I History Prize in the Senior Division, from Texas, is Adam Kinder, senior individual documentary entitled To Hell and Back. His teacher, Ilya Milovanovic, from Impact Early College High School.
Our next category is Junior Individual Exhibit. But before we do that, I think we've got some more emails. So here comes Erica Washington with Erica Mail. Email, get it? This is from Kathleen. Congratulations! I am so proud to be a judge. This is from Ohio History Day. Let's go, Ohio! We are proud of our 63 students breaking barriers. From Amelia, thanks to Sarah Dumas, Oklahoma coordinator. Thanks for your hard work. Ditto. And from Kathy in South Dakota, go Team South Dakota. Shout out to the students from St. Mary's School. And I think that's our email for right now. Probably get a little bit more later. So right now, let's go right back into it. On your screen, there are 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Individual Exhibit category. Okay, here we go. In third place, from Parker, Colorado, Summer Short. Summer attends DCS Montessori Middle School. Her teacher is Erica Tinker. And the title of her junior individual exhibit is Share Me, A Pigeon's Role in Breaking World War I Communication Barriers. And now, in second place, with a silver medal, from White Bear Lake, Minnesota, Anika Hellmark. Anika attends Sunrise Park Middle School. Her teacher is He Win, And the title of her junior individual exhibit, Clarence Walton Lillehei, Breaking the Barriers Surrounding Open Heart Surgery. And now in first place with a gold medal, our NEH scholar is from Grantsville, Maryland, Laura Holzkamp. Laura attends Northern Middle School. Her teacher is Amanda Wilburn, and the title of her junior individual exhibit is Aren't the Lights Grand? Breaking Barriers in History with Rural Electrification. All right. Now we'll go to our next category of senior individual exhibit. On your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Individual Exhibit category. And now, in third place, from Spring Hill, Tennessee, Alicia Dinwiddie. Alicia attends Summit High School. Her teacher is Jackie Zagelski, and the title of her senior individual exhibit, Mendez versus Westminster, the trailblazer that led the way to school desegregation. And now coming up in second place, from Montague, Michigan, Allison Tate. Allison attends Whitehall High School. Her teacher is Jan Kelso, and the title of her senior individual exhibit is Brownlee Seals the Deal. Tupperware Parties Break Economic Barriers for Women. And finally, in first place, and our NEH scholar, from Boone, North Carolina, Rachel Ambrose. Rachel attends Watauga High School. Her teacher is Jamie Wilson, and the title of her senior individual exhibit, Light, Liberty, and Pride, LGBTQ Activism at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And now, once again, we have a group of special prizes, and I am asking my colleagues to present them for you right now.
The African American History Prize is sponsored by the National Park Service. The winner of the African American History Prize in the junior division is Patrick Osterman Healy of Virginia, who competed in the junior paper category. The 1939 Alexandria, Virginia Library Sit-In, Breaking a Barrier to Read at a Public Library. Patrick goes to George Washington Middle School, and the teacher is Walter Watkins. The winners of the African American History Prize in the senior division are Emma Langford, Cameron Brogue, and Rebecca Brogue. They reside in Wyoming and competed in the group documentary with the project title Wilma Rudolph, The Will to Change Her World and the Race to See Past Racism. They attend Lander High School, and their teacher is Stacy Polson.
The next prize is the U.S. Constitution Award, sponsored by the National Archives and Records Administration. The winner of the U.S. Constitution Award in the junior division is Srikar Mudili from Wisconsin. Srikar's individual website is Executive Order 9981, Desegregating the Armed Services. Srikar's teacher is Chuck Taft at the University School of Milwaukee. The winner of the U.S. Constitution Award in the senior division is, from New Jersey, Jack Granahan, whose individual performance is Justice Louis Brandeis, Breaking Economic, Religious, and Political Barriers. Jack's teacher is Priscilla Taylor at Lawrence High School.
Our next prize is the World War II History Prize, sponsored by the National World War II Museum. The winner of the World War II History Prize in the junior division is Louisa Blackmore of Wyden Middle School in Missouri for their junior individual performance entitled The Remarkable Ruby Bradley. Their teacher is Alicia Black. The winner of the World War II History Prize in the Senior Division is Yanu Hana Son of Seoul International School in Korea for their senior individual documentary entitled Comfort Women: Breaking Silence After Decades of Shame. Their teacher is Mr. James Kowalski.
Okay, so we've got another category coming up.
Wait, ding dong. You've got mail.
All right, some more mail. I love getting mail, don't you? Here we go. From Jean in New York. Good luck, Team New York. Congrats to all the contestants. From Melanie, it's happening. Go Team Georgia. From Tina in Michigan, thank you for making this day possible for our students. And from Minnesota History Day, Team Minnesota, we are proud of you. And I think, that's all our mail for now. Back to the awards. And now, on your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Individual Performance category. Okay, here we go. In third place, from Pueblo, Colorado, Lily Miller. Lily attends Gorwin International Magnet School. Her teacher is Verla Hutchins, and the title of her junior individual performance is Margaret Haley, the Lady Labor Slugger. And now, coming up in second place for a silver medal, from Vancouver, Washington, Colton McCall. Colton attends Pleasant Valley Middle School. His teacher is Irene Suhu, and the title of his junior individual performance, Breaking Barriers to Restore 1855 Treaty Fishing Rights. And now, for the gold medal, our NEH Scholar. From Crossnore, North Carolina, Isabella Hardy. Isabella attends Griffin Academy. Her teacher is Elizabeth Hardy, and the title of her junior individual performance, Wilhelmina Fleming, Breaking Barriers with a Universe of Glass. You can tell this is live, right? All right, so before we proceed to senior individual performance, I'd like to share with you a message from an NHD alum and the woman who won this category in 1996. The theme that year was Taking a Stand in History, and her performance was Joseph Cinque and the Amistad Incident. Here is Dr. Amagartitego Kutin.
Happy birthday. Thank you for changing the lives over 40 years of millions of students, teachers, their parents, families, coaches, state coordinators, everybody in between. I love being an NHD alum, a proud NHD alum, whose own life was changed back in 1996 when my own teachers, Mickey Bogart and Crystal Johnson, brought this program to our classroom. I would not be where I am today in my career as a person that tells untold stories for the stage and for the screen without National History Day. I would have been a geneticist. I really would have been a geneticist. Would have had fun, but not as much fun as I do now, telling history in the performing arts. And all of you who have made it to this annual contest, you know what you've been through. You know how your own light just like bubbled up and brightened when you found some unknown story or unknown fact related to the topic that you've chosen. You know how many hours you labored in trying to make your story the strongest it could be, in researching, of writing your annotated bibliography. And even in this year, when you become the pioneering cohort to take NHD virtual, you have shown up because people like me are waiting to hear about the story and history you found. That happened because of the support of your parents, the support of your teachers, the support of your state coordinators, district coordinators, little siblings, and of the NHD staff. One program in 40 years has brought all of us together, and our lives will never be the same.
Thank you so much, my good friend, Dr. Ama. We have just heard from the 1996 winners, so now let's find out who this year's 2020 Senior Individual Performance winners are. On your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Individual Performance category. Okay, here we go. In third place, from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Jessica Klein. Jessica attends George Washington High School. Her teacher is Amy Jones. And the title of her senior individual performance is Breaking Barriers, Concept over Craft, or What the Mutt? In second place, from California, Pennsylvania, Liliana Hugg. Liliana attends Salamander Meadows Homeschool. Her teacher is Annalise Carlton Hugg. And the title of her senior individual performance is The Story of Starlight, Women Who Changed Our Understanding of the Universe. And now, gold medalist and our NEH scholar from Hendersonville, North Carolina, Catherine Boyette. Catherine attends Henderson High School. Her teacher is Ann Boyette. And the title of her senior individual performance is Karen Horney versus Sigmund Freud, Breaking Barriers in Psychoanalysis for Women as a Woman. And now, I'm going to ask my colleagues to come back once again to present the next group of special prizes.
Sponsored by the National Women's History Museum. The winners of the Women's History Prize are Anna Brown-Winterney and Natalie Harris from South Asia for their junior group exhibit entitled Julia Child, Redefining Gender Roles One Beef Bourguignon at a Time. Their teacher is Matthew Elms, and they attend Singapore American School.
Our next prize is the Irish American History Prize, sponsored by the Ancient Order of Hibernians and the Ladies' Ancient Order of Hibernians. The first place winners of this prize will receive a round trip for two to Ireland. They are AJ Camacho, Campbell Coella, and Hannah Rasmussen. They have a senior group exhibit titled The Erie Canal, Breaking the Barrier for American Immigration. They attend Clayton Bradley Academy in Tennessee, and their teacher is Elizabeth Shugart. The second place winner of the Irish or Irish American History Prize, receiving a cash prize, is Kumanaman during the Easter Rising. The student is Dylan Savoy. Dylan attends Applewild School in Massachusetts, and his teacher is Todd Goodwin.
The next award is the Global Peace Prize, sponsored by the United States Institute of Peace. The winners of the Global Peace Prize in the junior division are from Kansas, Gabriella Grog and Caitlin Murdoch for their junior group website, International Space Station. They attend Marlott Elementary School, and their teacher is Terry Healy. The winner of the Global Peace Prize in the senior division is from California, Allison Bouchon, for her senior individual documentary, Nixon's Trip to China, Breaking a Diplomatic Barrier. Allison attends Martin Luther King High School, and her teacher is Ned Hawking. Congratulations.
Okay. Okay, we've got another set of categories. So, I see Miss E is creeping up here on me. Got a little email.
Move over, Dr. Gahn. I got this.
Oh, pardon me. Go for it.
Okay. So you can hear me. Glenn from California says, watching in San Diego. Thank you, NHD volunteers who made this possible. I agree, Glenn, because without volunteers, we wouldn't be here. Ohio History Day says, thank you, NHD staff. We appreciate your hard work, and we appreciate you too. Haley says, shout out to Mr. Plummer and Mr. Martin, the best NHD teachers. We agree, we need teachers.
Absolutely.
And then last but not least, Sarah says, way to go, Allison, and all of our NHD Nevada students. Ding dong.
Oh, Missy, come back. Thank
Forgot.
you. We were going to trade, but she kept it all. Okay, now let's get back to it. The individual documentary categories are next. And the winners in these categories receive the Next Generation Angels Awards, sponsored by the Better Angels Society. Now, before I present the awards, I am pleased to introduce a brilliant filmmaker and longtime supporter of National History Day. He has twice served as the National Contest Welcome Ceremony speaker. As we acknowledge 40 years of the NHD National Contest, he too is marking 40 years of incredible work making documentary films. Here is Ken Burns.
There are times when history feels like it is both lived and observed, that we are conscious of existing at a moment that will be clearly remembered as a defining part of who we are. History has never been more important than right now, and those who work to understand the past will certainly help us create a better tomorrow. I applaud all the students who submitted documentaries this year, and I appreciate National History Day for rising to the challenges presented by these extraordinary times. This year's theme is Breaking Barriers in History, and NHD students now have an enriched understanding of that theme. They have embraced this moment to study barrier-breaking figures and movements of the past, while simultaneously overcoming the significant obstacles of the present. I'm particularly proud to join the Better Angels Society on National History Day to present this year's Next Generation Angels Awards to the junior and senior individual documentary winners at the 2020 NHD National Contest. The first place senior individual documentary winner is awarded the additional distinction of the Anne Harrington Award, named for a dear friend and colleague who worked with us for many years to extend our films into classrooms around the country. Congratulations. Please stay safe and healthy, and be sure to help those with greater needs.
Okay, now on your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Individual Documentary category. And here we go. In third place, from St. George, Virginia, Caroline Bruton. Caroline attends William Monroe Middle School. Caroline's teacher is Stephanie Hammer, and the title of her junior individual documentary is Penicillin: Breaking Bacterial Barriers. And coming up now here in second place with a silver medal, from Ocala, Florida, Rashid Shahib. Rashid attends Howard Middle School. Rashid's teacher is Pamela Ernest. And the title of the junior individual documentary is Harvey Wiley, the man who changed America one bite at a time. And now, grabbing a silver medal, a gold medal. Grabbing a gold medal. Our new NAH scholar is from Topeka, Kansas, Allison Reed. Allison attends Washburn Rural Middle School. Allison's teacher is Lindsay Dowell, And the title of her junior individual documentary is All the World Loves a Baby, Breaking the 2-Pound Barrier. So now, coming up, we're going to do the senior individual documentary category winners. So right now, let's put up the finalists, the 10 finalists for the senior group documentary winners. Whoops, told me in my ear that's individual. Sorry, group documentary winners, you gotta wait just a little bit longer. A little flub up on my earpiece. Okay, senior individual documentary winners. In third place, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Juliana Aliva. She attends Julia R. Masterman Secondary School. Juliana's teacher is Liz Taylor, and the title of her senior individual documentary is Don't Buy Where You Can't Work, Leon Sullivan's Fight Against Job Discrimination. And here we go for the silver medal from Youngstown, Ohio, Sophia Allman. Sophia attends Ursuline High School. Sophia's teacher is Megan Preston, and the title of her senior individual documentary is FDR and REA, Bringing Light and Power to Rural America. Okay, here we go. First place, gold medal, and our NEH scholar. From Honolulu, Hawaii, Summer Royal. Summer attends Iolani School. Summer's teachers are Jeffrey Hackler and Amy Boning. And the title of her senior individual documentary is The Tereshkova Effect, The Role of Propaganda in Breaking Barriers. As the first place senior individual documentary winner, Summer also receives the Anne Harrington Award, named for Ken Burns's longtime colleague and friend. Our next category is the Junior Individual Website category. Once again now, we're showing you the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Individual Website category. Okay, ready? In third place, from Epping, New Hampshire, Mael Merriam. Mael attends New Hampshire Homeschool Consortium. Her teacher is Kirsten Hildenen, and the title of her junior individual website is An Appeal, Breaking the Barrier of Northern Resistance to Anti-Slavery. And now coming up, silver medalist is from Jericho, New York, Caitlin Choi. Caitlin attends Jericho Middle School. Her teacher is Konstantin Kovoros, and the title of her junior individual website, James Reese Europe, the jazz lieutenant who broke the color barrier in music. And now, the gold place finish, our NEH scholar from Columbia Heights, Minnesota, Hantruk Mai. Hantruk attends Columbia Academy. Teacher is Chris Mason. And the title of Hantruk's junior individual website is Oyama versus California, Confronting Alien Land Laws. Congratulations. And now, for the awards for the senior individual website category. Before we do that, I can see out of the corner of my eye right now is a little email coming in. Here we go. Look at this. You guys are really letting us know how you feel out there, and this is fantastic. Thanks for sending in all your comments. This is from Leanne Potter. Shout out from the Library of Congress. Congratulations! Leanne is in charge of education there at the library and was a National History Day participant. I won't tell you how long ago. From Kimberly in Missouri. Love Ms. Washington's email delivery. Yay!
Thank you.
From Jay in Massachusetts. Thank you for keeping this going during the pandemic. A bright spot in a difficult time. Jennifer, watching the awards ceremony and beaming with pride. Go Kentucky, y'all! Make me proud to be a coordinator. Absolutely. And now here from Chicago History Fair folks. Congrats, Team Illinois. We are so proud of all of you. That's my mail for now. More later. In the meantime, here we go again. On your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Individual Website category. And now, in third place, from South Grafton, Massachusetts, Spandana Vagwala. She attends Montrose School. Spandana's teacher is Christine Forsgaard, and the title of her senior individual website is Drawing for Suffrage, Political Imagery in the Fight for Enfranchising Women in Britain. And now, in second place, senior medalist from Chandler, Arizona, Hannah Say. Hannah attends New Vistas Center for Education. Hannah's teacher is Stacy Trepanier, and the title of her senior individual website, Ed Roberts and the Rolling Quads, Breaking Social and Architectural Barriers for Individuals with Disabilities. And here we go, another drum roll. In first place, our NEH scholar is from Temple, Texas, Aditi Bhatt. She attends Belton New Tech High School at Wascow. Aditi's teacher is Timothy Potts, and the title of her senior individual website is Deeds, Not Words, The Suffragettes, Women Breaking Barriers. Okay, so congratulations to all of our winners thus far. We've got more to come, of course, but now we're going to take a little break, and I'm going to ask my colleagues once again to present some special prizes. But first, to let you know that the first of those special prizes is sponsored by the Library of Congress. Before we announce that award, I'd like to welcome a very special guest to share her reflections with you. She broke barriers in her appointment as the first woman and the first African American head of the world's largest library. I am pleased to introduce the 14th Librarian of Congress, Dr. Carla Hayden.
Hello there. I'm the Librarian of Congress, Carla Hayden, and we are living in historic times. Between the pandemic and the recent demonstrations across the country, Americans are experiencing an extraordinary time in history. And America's struggle for freedom and equality dates back to our founding. And it's possible to find context and inspiration in the words of those who have fought for a more perfect union since the very beginning. Colleges, libraries, museums, and other cultural institutions offer more than just historical context on today's events. They offer safe and dynamic spaces to have difficult conversations about the challenges facing the nation. They're places of welcome and respite and community. They are collectors of stories and experiences that have brought us to this place in history and can inspire us to persevere in our efforts to pursue that more perfect union. When I was sworn in as the 14th Librarian of Congress, as the first woman and the first African American to hold this position, I urged everyone to make history with me. Discover and use your voice. I encourage you to find inspiration during this transformative time. In the words of Frederick Douglass, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. So once again, I urge you to make history. And maybe one day we will all be celebrating you. Take care.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hayden. We appreciate your reflections as well as our ongoing work and partnership with the Library of Congress. And now, here are my colleagues with more special prizes.
The next prize is the Discovery or Exploration in History Prize, given in memory of Elizabeth Ridgway and sponsored by the Library of Congress. The winners of the Discovery or Exploration in History Prize in the Junior Division are, from DC, Nicola Klarfeld and Sarah Weinrod. In the Junior Group Documentary category, their project is the Apollo program, and they attend Deal Middle School, and their teacher is Alexis McIntyre. The winners of the Discovery or Exploration in History Prize in the Senior Division are, from Oklahoma, Amelia Peoples, Kate Mossman, Kate Shine, in Senior Group Documentary. Their project is titled The Journey to Mars, How Donna Shirley Broke Barriers for Women in Space Engineering. Their teacher is Billy Tillman, and they are from Classen High School of Advanced Studies.
The next award is the National History Academy Scholarship. This award, sponsored by the Journey Through Hallowed Ground, carries a full scholarship to attend the National History Academy in the summer of 2021. It is offered to each Senior Division individual first place winner who is in the 9th, 10th, or 11th grade. The National History Academy Scholarship winners are Natalie Miller from Duluth, Minnesota for her senior paper. Natalie's teacher is Catherine Nachbar at East High School. Aditi Bhatt of Temple, Texas for her senior individual website. Aditi's teacher is Timothy Potts at Belton New Tech High School at Wascow. Rachel Ambrose of Boone, North Carolina for her senior individual exhibit. Rachel's teacher is Jamie Wilson at Watauga High School. Catherine Boyette of Henderson, North Carolina for her senior individual performance. Catherine's teacher is Ann Boyette at Hendersonville High School. And Summer Royal of Honolulu, Hawaii for her senior individual documentary. Summer's teacher is Jeffrey Hackler at the Iolani School.
Our next prize is the Asian American History Prize, sponsored by the National Park Service. The winner of the Asian American History Prize in the Junior Division is, from Wisconsin, August Newman, U.S. versus Wong Kim Ark, Bear from His Homeland, Why Chinese Americans Fight for Birthright Citizenship. And the teacher is Chuck Taff from University School of Milwaukee. And the winner of the Asian American History Prize in the Senior Division is from Michigan, Allison Chen. And the individual performance project title is Cracking the Bamboo Ceiling. Anna Wei Wong increases representation of Asian Americans in media. The name of the teacher is Jen Klo from Whitehall High School.
The next prize is the History of the Physical Sciences and Technology Prize, sponsored by the American Institute of Physics, Niels Bohr Library and Archives. The winner of the History of the Physical Sciences and Technology Prize in the Junior Division is Rohan Singh of Arkansas. Rohan competed in individual websites, and the project title is Brahmagupta, the Jewel of Indian Mathematicians, Inventing the Idea of Nothing. Rohan attends Washington Junior High School, and Rohan's teacher is Deborah Height. The winner of the History of the Physical Sciences and Technology Prize in the senior division is Reagan Watts of Idaho. Reagan competed in the individual website category, and the project title is Maria Mitchell, Breaking Barriers to Prove the Sky is Not the Limit for Women. Reagan attends Boise High School, and Reagan's teacher is Erin Alswanger.
Our next prize is the Native American History Prize, sponsored by the National Park Service. The winner of the Native American History Prize in the junior division is, from Rhode Island, Avery Serpo with a junior individual performance, The Syllabary That Shaped the Cherokee Nation. Avery attends St. Philomena's School and is taught by Samantha Hedden. The winner of the Native American History Prize in the senior division is Sophia Shepard from Georgia with a paper entitled The Enemy is the Knife, Confronting the U.S. Government's Sterilization of Native Americans in the 1970s. Sophia attends Druid Hills High School and is taught by Carrie Staines.
The next prize is the White House History Prize, sponsored by the White House Historical Association. The winner of the White House History Prize is, from Arkansas, Jack Gormley, for his senior individual documentary, The Fireside Chats, FDR Breaking Barriers in Presidential Communication. Jack attends Conway Junior High School, and his teacher is Jennifer Barnett.
Oh, sorry. Caught me. Okay, I think we've got some more category prizes, but in the meantime, ask my deputy to take away my tea so we can really get going here. And before we do that, I think we've got more email. Thank you, Miss Erica. Okay, this is from Tanya. Woohoo! You got this, Washington State. This one is from Ava Jane. Thank you for keeping NHD running. Good luck, Team DC. From Michelle in Maine. Very excited to see how this Maine crew does today. From Rebecca. Hooray for Connecticut. And from Raymond. Good luck to the Wyoming students. Thank you very much. Keep that email coming. All right, here we go. Our next category is Junior Group Exhibit. And on your screen are the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Group Exhibit category. Okay, here we go. In third place, from Fairview, North Carolina, Sarah Barlow, Brady Clausen, Grace Armstead, and Trapper Alonso. They attend Cane Creek Middle School. Their teacher is Melissa Spruill. And the title of their junior group exhibit, Brothers Like These and the Barriers They Faced After Vietnam. Coming up now in second place, from Bellevue, Washington, Colin Sarabosing, Brandon Luo. They attend T Middle School. Their teacher is Emily Elzea, and the title of their junior group exhibit is A World Not Built for Me. Timothy Nugent strives for a more accessible world. And now, in first place, taking a gold medal in our NEH Scholar, is from Schaumburg, Illinois, Anthony Nos, Yashas Matur, and Ankit Rath. They attend Meade Junior High School. Their teacher is Julie Morrison, and the title of their junior group exhibit is The Oxnard Strike of 1903, Breaking Barriers of Racial Representation in the Labor Force. And now, we'll turn to the awards for Senior Group Exhibit. So, on your screen, the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Group Exhibit category. In third place, from Merrimack, New Hampshire, Melinda Rolls and Abigail Coate. They attend Merrimack High School. Their teacher is Lindsay Siebert. And the title of their senior group exhibit, Coco Chanel's Unraveling of the Corset. And here we go with second place, from Kirkland, Washington, Haley Van Meurs, Linda Moldavanu, and Isabel Gerard. They attend Inglemore High School. Their teachers are Corey Martin and Alan Plummer. And the title of their senior group exhibit is The Fight Against Segregated Seattle, How the Seattle Open Housing Campaign Broke the Barriers of Inequality. And now, gold medalists and our NEH scholars from San Antonio, Texas, Ho Ni Tran, Clarice Kabage, Ayumi Vasquez, and Izumi Vasquez. They attend Health Careers High School. Their teacher is Annie Kalanico, and the title of their senior group exhibit, B, is for Breaking Barriers, How Sesame Street Revolutionized Children's Television and Education. Okay. Uh-oh, here she comes again.
You've got mail.
I've got mail. All right, guys, here we go. This is from Lisa. We are incredibly proud of our Texas History Day students. Happy 40th Texas History Day and NHD. From Mercedes. Want to send a shout out from Orange, California to Singapore American School. All right. And from Karen in Massachusetts, good luck, Emerson, Matt, and Nolan from Marshall Simmons Middle School. All right, so now I think we've got some more special prizes. Here we go.
Our next prize is the George Washington Leadership in History Award, sponsored by Washington's Library at George Washington's Mount Vernon. The winner of the George Washington Leadership in History Prize in the junior division is Sean Owen of Alaska for his junior individual website, Storming Redoubts 9 and 10, Two Small Barriers Blocking a Large Victory. His teacher is Jeanette Schleppe, and he is from Floyd Dryden Middle School. The second winners of the George Washington Leadership in History Prize are also in the junior division. Congratulations to Gia Gupta, Julie, and Karen Gupta of New York for their junior group performance entitled Concealed in the Shadows, Breaking Principles, Washington's Hidden Army That Won America's Freedom. They attend Rosa International Middle School, and their teacher is Christy Morella.
The next prize is the History of Agriculture and Rural Life, sponsored by the Agricultural History Society. The winner of the History of Agriculture and Rural Life prize is Alexander Sumber of Winber Middle School from Kentucky for their junior individual exhibit entitled Pack Horse Library Project, Breaking the Boundaries of Poverty and Illiteracy. Their teacher is Deidre Hicks.
The next prize is the History in the Federal Government Prize, sponsored by the Society for History in the Federal Government. The winner of the History in the Federal Government Prize is Eli Stapler. Eli had a junior individual exhibit titled CCC Roosevelt's Tree Army. Eli attends Hampton Cove Middle School in Alabama, and his teacher is Dana Hall.
All right, we're back, and we've got another category of prizes to announce, but once again, we've got mail. Thank you. Okay, Stephanie, go Vermonters! Happy to see my daughter participate. All right, Mom. Watching hashtag NHD 2020 from a mile high. Go Colorado. Ella and Tess Johnson. Thank you, Ms. Jen McMunn, for 3 years of History Day support. from Jackie in Iowa. Go Iowa! Good luck, Emma and Madison from Lamar's Middle School. And this one's from Kelly in Indiana. Go Team Indiana! Shout outs to Shaylee, Kenzie, and Braden. All right, I think that's
Wait, Dr. Goin. You've got more mail. This says, Meg and TJ, shout out to Miss Shemp for being the best history teacher ever. Go Virginia! Addison from Missouri says, NHD is always the highlight of my year, and 2020 is no different.
Me too.
Dora says, go Team Maryland! Shout out to Ms. Gomer from Poolsville High School. Susie says, I love the enthusiasm. Happy History Day, everyone. And Sammy says, thank you to Ms. Gilson and Ms. Bringhurst in Idaho.
All right. Thank you all. Love the mail. Love the chance to congratulate everyone and to give you all a shout out. Makes us feel good too. Okay, here we go. Next category, junior group performance. So now you see on your screen 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Group Performance category. All right, here we go. In third place, from Laie, Hawaii, Eden Smith, Anika Houghton, and Auden Ho. They attend Laie Elementary School. Their teachers are David Ishii and Colleen Spring. And the title of their junior group performance is Breaking Barriers, How Swimwear Paved the Way for Women's Rights. Okay, second place and a silver medal from Clovis, California, Paige Metzler, Adrienne Paderna, Jillian Leslie. They attend Alta Sierra Intermediate School. Their teacher is Debbie Hodge, and the title of their junior group performance, Free Willing for Feminism, Breaking Barriers on the Bicycle. And in first place with a gold medal, our NEH scholars are from Blackfoot, Idaho, Sophia Pariona, Molly White. They attend Blackfoot 6th grade Mountain View Middle School. Their teacher is Vicki Chase. And the title of their junior group performance is Reading Between the Lines, How Read versus Read Opened Doors for Gender Equality. All right, looks like now we're moving over to senior group performance. So here we go. On your screen, the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Group Performance category. Okay, bronze medalists are from Brownsville, Texas. Matthew Montiel, Montserrat Sandoval Maubert, Joel Sandivanes, Andrea Urbina, and Aiden Anzaldua. They attend Veterans Memorial Early College High School. Their teacher is Ana Gonzalez, and the title of their senior performance, Felix Tijerina, Breaking Barriers by Opening Doors for Latin Americans. In second place, with a silver medal, from Riverside, California, Danielle Cabrera, Avery Hansberger, Catherine Savage. Danielle and Avery attend Martin Luther King High School. Catherine attends John W. North High School. And their teacher is Ned Hawking. The title of their senior group performance, Tinker versus Des Moines, Breaking Barriers for Students' First Amendment Rights. Okay, drum roll, please. In first place, NEH scholars are from Denver, Colorado. Michaela Sirra, Marissa Sirra, Alex Sirra, the whole family. They attend Heritage High School. Their teacher is Jay Grenewalt. And the title of their senior group performance, Driving Toward the Future, How the Lincoln Highway Broke Barriers in Automobile Travel. Okay, I think I see out of the corner of my eye once again. Here she comes, Miss E with her email. Okay, this is from Shannon. Let's go Hawaii! We are so proud of you. From Nancy. So proud of the New Jersey students and teachers. What a great team. From Silas. Go Nadia from Mississippi. From Frank in Ohio. Thank you for an excellent award ceremony. The show must go on. And from Bonnie, a proud grandma. Hooray for NHD and the fabulous students and projects. All right, I think we're good for right now. Yep. Back a little bit later, I'm sure, with some more. So, for now, though, we've got more special prizes. So, once again, here are my colleagues to present the next group.
Our next prize is the Latino American History Prize, sponsored by the National Park Service. And the winner of the Latino American History Prize in the Junior Division is Brendan Sheck from New York. And the title of his paper is Si Se Puede, Dolores Huerta, Breaking Barriers for Farm Workers' Rights. And his teacher is Constantine Coboros from Jericho Middle School. The winner of the Latino American History Prize in the Senior Division are Herman Archibeck, Madison Satterfeld, Milo Trujillo, Olivia Chavez. Group website, Breaking Culture Barriers in the Classroom, Chicano Education Reform. And the teacher is Amy Page from Moriarty High School.
The next prize is the Lee Allen Award for the History of Baseball, sponsored by the Society for American Baseball Research. The winners of the Lee Allen Award for the History of Baseball are, from Ohio, Gianna Santangelo, Rebecca Catless, and Tori Babotsky in the Senior Group Exhibit category. Their title, A Forgotten Hero, Larry Doby's Fight to Integrate American League Baseball. They are from Springfield Local High School, and their teacher is Corey Snyder.
Caught me again. My tea got cold, so now I'm underwater. Thank you, Deputy. Okay, our next category is Junior Group Documentary. On your screen, the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Group Documentary category. Here we go. In third place, from Singapore in South Asia, Carrie Ong, Jillian Mambasa, and Amber Lee. They attend Singapore American School. Their teacher is Matthew Elms. The title of their junior group documentary is Bounding Through Barriers, the sensational reintroduction of the big bad wolf to Yellowstone National Park. Okay, here we go with silver medalists. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Marlena Olson and Sam Newitt. They attend Edison Middle School. Their teacher is Erica Bell. And the title of their junior group documentary is Catherine Switzer, How One Run Broke the Barrier of Discrimination in Women's Athletics. And here we go for that gold medal, NEH scholars. From Akron, Iowa, Josie Jacobs, Addison Naslund, Hayden Wahlberg, Lainey Schucknecht, and Ben Phillips. They attend Akron Westfield Middle School. Their teacher is Valerie Phillips, and the title of their junior group documentary is Rural Electrification, Breaking Barriers with the Flip of a Switch. Okay, and now I think we're going to move over to senior group documentary. That is, unless anyone wants to interrupt me at this point, I think we're good to go. Mail has slowed down, so on your screen, 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Group Documentary category. In third place, from South Hamilton, Massachusetts, Ian Castracane, Ryan Luo, Luke McMahon, Chris Domoraki, and Leo Greco. They attend Hamilton Wenham Regional High School. Their teacher is Kristen Borges, and the title of their senior group documentary, The Week That Changed the World, Nixon's Groundbreaking Visit to China. And now in second place, from Silver City, New Mexico, Christian Kilgore, Gabriel Perez, Michaela Johnson, and Haley Cisneros. They attend Silver High School. Their teacher is Claudie Thompson, and the title of their senior group documentary is The Street That Changed Everything. And here we go in first place, our NEH scholars from Portland, Oregon, Alan Joe and Kyler Wang. Alan attends Sunset High School, and Kyler attends Lincoln High School. Their teacher is Patrick McGee Jenks, and the title of their documentary, Breaking the Curfew, the Story of Minoru Yasui. All right, once again, oops, I think here comes somebody again.
Surprise.
Surprise, more email. All right. This is from Emma. Let's go, Nevada. Best thing to happen since quarantine. All right. This is from Kibby in Texas. Watching the awards ceremony with my students. Thank you for that. Hope you're enjoying it. From Tina in Michigan. Good luck to Team Michigan. Go Kirk and Laney. From Jennifer in Minnesota. Go Murray Middle School. Cheering for Anika, Greta, and Zach. And from Penny in Oklahoma. Good luck to all my CHS students. And from Manvi. Go Texas. Shout out to Felicia. Good luck, y'all. All righty. That is that for now. Now here we go. More special prizes.
Our next prize is the United States Marine Corps History Prize, sponsored by the Marine Corps Heritage Foundation. The winner of the United States Marine Corps History Prize is Zachary Howie of Michigan. Zachary competed in the individual documentary category, and the project title is Black Angels, Breaking Down Barriers and Fighting for the Right to be Marines. Zachary's teacher is Tara Fugate, and Zachary attends Richards Middle School.
The next prize is the Immigration History Award, sponsored by the Lombardo family. The winners of the Immigration History Award are Anna Paulsell, Emily Slowinski, Lauren Dean, Sophia Rossi, and Tianhui Zhao from Washington for their group documentary, The Harada House, Breaking the Barrier of the 1913 Alien Land Law. Their teacher is Alexandra Frawley, and they attend International Community School.
Our next prize is the Chronicling America Historic American Newspapers Prize, sponsored by the National Endowment for the Humanities. The winner of the Chronicling America Historic American Newspapers Prize in the Junior Division is, from Arkansas, Pragya Chauhan, Pragya's paper is Curing the Blue, Breaking Barriers in Pediatric Cardiology. Pragya's teacher is Deborah Height at Washington Junior High School. The winners of the Chronicling America Historic American Newspapers Prize in the Senior Division are, from North Carolina, Amy Malt, Eden Stout, Grace Kushigian, and Lauren Wilkie. Their group documentary is From Briggs to Brown, How the Lone Descent of Justice Julius Waring Broke the Barriers of Segregation and Reversed Plessy versus Ferguson. Their teacher is Lisa Dillon at Great Expectations.
Look who's here again. Brought me some more mail. All right, this one. Congrats, Mateo in Singapore, from Uncle Chris. From Kristen in Arkansas, supporting Caleb and Brock from Central Junior High School. Cindy says, congratulations, New Hampshire and Mrs. Connolly at Hollis Brookline Middle School. From Krista, yay, Midwest! Special shout out to South Dakota. From Sandy, shout out to Mrs. J and the Holy Hornets. Go Team PA. From Manushi, bring it home, Texas. Yeah. Good luck, guys. So proud. And the last one from Susan. Thank you to Georgia's own Dr. K and Miss Jess for making NHD Georgia possible. Did I miss one? Oops, missed one. Okay, from Samantha, a special shout out to Team Rhode Island. I'm so proud of you all. Excellent, and we are all so very proud of each and every one of you. Alrighty, our next awards honor excellence in teaching, and they are sponsored by two longtime friends of National History Day. Dr. James Harris is an NHD board trustee and former president of the NHD board, and Patricia Baring. She's a longtime sponsor and friend of National History Day. And here to introduce this year's Teacher of the Year awards are Patricia and David Baring.
Greetings from Danville, California. My name is David Baring, and this is my mother, Pat Baring. Over the years, the two of us have had an incredible experience going back to the University of Maryland, watching all the live performances, looking at the exhibitions, viewing the documentaries, and it was just an incredible pleasure. And unfortunately, due to COVID-19, this year, none of us are able to get together at National History Day to have that experience. We do know that all of the teachers have done a tremendous job under very trying circumstances. Between their guidance, their patience, their understanding, their expertise, they've guided a lot of these students through their projects. And we know the projects will be absolutely incredible, even though they've had to operate in a very difficult circumstance. We want to congratulate all the teachers, the middle school and the high school teachers that won the awards, the Pat Baring Awards at the state level. And we'd like everybody to give a virtual standing ovation to those two teachers that are going to win the national awards for National History Day.
I wish I was there to be able to do it in person. I've always enjoyed going to Washington and participating in it, and miss it this year. But I know that they'll be so proud to have gotten the award. So next year, let's hope that we'll be able to be all together again.
Thank you, and good luck to all the students.
Hello, my name is Lynn O'Hara, and I'm NHD's Director of Programs.
And my name is Ashley DeBraccio, and I am the Program Assistant at National History Day.
National History Day happens because of the teachers and librarians who invest in our students every day, both in person and virtually. We are honored to work with so many excellent NHD educators each year.
Thanks to the generous support of Mrs. Patricia Baring and Dr. James Harris, we can honor 3 teachers this year with national recognition. Each national winner will receive a $10,000 prize.
The Patricia Bering Junior Division Teacher of the Year Award is presented to a teacher who, according to his coordinator, has created an NHD cult at his school. His enthusiasm is infectious for his students. This teacher has worked with a local archival organization to develop lessons using census data and social justice movements to help tell the untold stories in his community. Congratulations to Mr. Chuck Taft of the University School of Milwaukee in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
National History Day is as close as I can get to have my students become real young historians. They conduct deep research utilizing primary and secondary sources. They conduct interviews. They compile notes. They develop a thesis, and then they put it all together and present amazing historical research for people outside of our school. NHD also hits many, if not all, of the really important and essential standards for history and social studies education.
The Patricia Bering Senior Division Teacher of the Year Award is presented to a teacher who works tirelessly to bring NHD to her students. Her coordinator described her as a veteran teacher who understands the power of NHD and supports other teachers throughout the state. She has contributed to several NHD publications and is recognized as a teacher leader in her school and among other NHD teachers. Congratulations to Mrs. Susan Turner of Nashua Plainfield High School in Nashua, Iowa.
I love National History Day because over the course of my career, it has transformed my teaching as well as my students' learning and the trajectory of their lives. NHD provides students with tons of voice and choice in their learning through the topics and the project categories they select, while at the same time engaging them in incredibly rigorous research and analysis as they develop their projects. One of my students this past year probably put it best when he described National History Day as both the most challenging and enjoyable learning experience of his entire high school career.
The final national award is the Hannah E. Liz McGregor Award. This prize is awarded to a teacher who uses NHD as an integral part of her school's freshman academy. She engages almost 200 students a year in the NHD process. Her coordinator noted her passion for the program and describes her as an integral part of the NHD Indiana team, despite living and teaching 3 hours away from the state program's headquarters. Congratulations to Mrs. Kristen Rentschler of Columbia City High School in Columbia City, Indiana.
History is important because it inspires us. Learning about people from the past, learning about events from the past, might inspire us because we learn about people that can be role models for us, or it might inspire us because we see wrongs that need to be righted. So either way, history can develop a passion in us to try to make things right, make things better right now based on what we've learned about from people in the past, whether that's good or bad.
While we show you the finalists for these awards, we would like to thank all of the teachers who helped their students through a very challenging academic year.
Thank you, Mrs. Bering and Dr. Harris, for your support of educators. Teachers, we look forward to working with you on the 2021 contest year and theme, Communication and History, the Key to Understanding.
Congratulations, teachers. We're so proud of you.
Excuse me? Oh. This is my job.
Oh. I keep forgetting.
Thank you. Interlopers. Jeez. All right. Where were we? Congratulations, teachers. This year's Teachers of the Year finalists and winners, we absolutely love you. It's your passion and dedication to students that truly make History Day possible, and I commend you for your ongoing work in this difficult year. All right, our next category is Junior Group Website. So here we go. On your screen now, the 10 finalists for the 2020 National History Day Junior Group Website category. In third place, from Ralston, Nebraska, Sean Matthews and Iman Pearson. They attend Ralston Middle School. Their teacher is Lynn Vahonik, and the title of their junior group website Loving's Fight to Break Interracial Barriers. And here we go for second place. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, Lily Smith and Sarah Ragunanan. They attend Falwell Arts Magnet School. Their teacher is Denise Sueski, and the title of their junior group website, The Unbought and Unbossed, Shirley Chisholm, Breaking Barriers for Minorities and Women. And in first place, our NEH scholars are from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Jack Randolph and Jackson Wynn. They attend Sanford Middle School. Their teacher is Jenny Pylan. And the title of their junior group website, The Four Pests Campaign, The Consequences of Breaking Ecological Barriers.
Dr. Gorn, oh my God, this is an emergency.
Uh-oh, emergency, more email. Oh, all right, this is cool. This is from Chairman Petey at NEH. Congratulations to all the participants. We are proud of you. Thank you so much, Chairman Petey. Okay, we've got one now from Rebecca. Proud of the Delaware students who broke the 2020 pandemic barrier. You could say that again. All right, I just learned that we, during this award ceremony, received 2 donations of $100 each. Thank you so much. The only way we can do this is by the sponsorship and donations of caring people like you. So if anyone else out there wants to help us out a little bit and donate, please go to our website and click on the donate button, and we will be so appreciative for your sponsorship. All right. Now for our final category awards of 2020. I mean, if you can believe it, we're just about at the end. The awards for senior group website. Okay. Once again, you see on your screen finalists for the 2020 National History Day Senior Individual Website category. Here we go. In third place, from St. Paul, Minnesota, Aiko Matty and Emma McCarthy. They attend Open World Learning Secondary School. Their teacher is Katie Craven, and the title of their senior group website, Gloria Richardson, Breaking Racial Barriers in Cambridge, Maryland. In second place with a silver medal from Kahukilui, Hawaii, Sarah Sakakahara and John Andre Bellany and Jalen Matsuda Williams. They attend Maui High School. Their teacher is Janice Omura, and the title of their senior group website, The Military Intelligence Service, Japanese Americans Breaking Barriers to Help End the War. And now in first place are NEH scholars. From Norman, Oklahoma, Evan McCracken and Justin Yang and Shoaib Jamil. They attend Norman High School. Their teacher is Margaret Wadley, and the title of their senior group website, For the Rainbow Children of God, Desmond Tutu's Perilous Conquest Against South African Apartheid. And now, our final awards of the 2020 NHD National Contest are the Outstanding Affiliate Entry Awards. Your affiliate coordinators will help present them. So now, here are the 2020 Outstanding Affiliate Entry winners.
Iowa! Bama!
Hi,
Go Team Alaska!
Arizona, bring the heat!
Arkansas is ready for History Day.
The Golden State, California.
Congratulations, everyone from NHD China.
Go
Delaware! Go DC!
Florida!
Georgia!
Let's go Hawaii.
Go Idaho!
Illinois, let's bring the noise!
Indiana, the Hoosiers say.
I want to say good luck to my Iowa kids. You're going to do fantastic at nationals. IOWA!
Let's go Kansas.
Kentucky, y'all.
Good luck, NHD Korea.
It's a great time to be from Louisiana.
Maine.
Go Maryland!
Massachusetts! We're wicked awesome.
Michigan!
Minnesota, you betcha!
All right, let's go Mississippi. Fear the crooked letter.
Let's go, Missouri.
Yeah, Montana!
Nebraska! Great students and great educators. Go Nebraska!
Home means Nevada.
New Hampshire.
Greetings and go New Jersey!
New Mexico!
New York!
North Carolina!
Let's go, North Dakota!
OH!
Ohio! Let's go, Ohio!
Oklahoma.
Let's go, Oregon!
Go, Pennsylvania!
Rhode Island!
Hello from Singapore, home of National History Day, South Asia.
Let's go, South Carolina! Good luck, South Dakota!
Tennessee, the perfect 36.
Texas.
Greetings from Utah! Vermont!
Let's go, Virginia! Woo!
Go, Washington!
West Virginia, let's go!
Mountaineers!
Go, Team Wisconsin! Woo!
Well, I can't believe it, but it's official. National History Day 2020 is a wrap. Congratulations, students, teachers, coordinators, judges, volunteers, family, and friends. But guess what? National History Day 2021 is right around the corner. The theme is Communication in History, the Key to Understanding. And if you have not already done so, visit our website, nhd.org/themebook. You can download the 2021 theme book, read the theme narrative, watch a Chris Preparato-produced video introduction to the theme, as well as watch several videos from our partners with suggestions for communication in history topics. And if you'd like to post your thoughts, comments, questions about next year's theme, use the hashtag NHD2020. Several History Day coordinators and veteran teachers will share their thoughts about next year and the 2021 theme, Communication in History, the Key to Understanding, as we close out today's ceremony. So, thank you very much. Congratulations, and happy History Day, everybody! Yeah! See you next year! See you next year!
This year's been crazy, but I'm so thankful that Dr. Gorin, the amazing NHD staff, the judges, the sponsors, and all of the volunteers made sure that you would have an incredible virtual competition.
What I'm looking forward to the most for next year is just being back in the classroom and seeing my students and their smiling faces in person rather than just on a computer screen. At least hopefully.
What I'm excited about for next year is to see all the innovative strategies and techniques that students and teachers are going to adopt to make it through what we know is going to be a tough year.
I'm excited about the 2021 theme of communication and history because it was the same theme that my students had my very first year of teaching in the National History Day world.
The 2021 theme is exciting because it asks students to explore the different ways societies communicate with one another, including some unconventional ways by today's standards, like the town crier, Morse code, AOL Instant Messenger, and the carrier pigeon. The possibilities are endless.
I might actually start understanding what he's been trying to tell me all contest season, or maybe even what that is back there.
I think what excites me the most about the 2021 theme is just the potential versatility of it. It's really exciting to see what students are going to be able to do, thinking outside the box and taking some unique perspectives on communication and history.
To see how students look at rhetoric. Rhetoric is such an interesting lens through which to look at history and something that's often overlooked.
This theme seems to be made for this moment, when social media and the technologies that move ideas through society and around the world are so very powerful.
And understand and communicate better than the past is something our country really needs right now.
Communication and history opens up the possibilities of some of my favorite History Day topics connected to art and literature. I hope you consider one of those topics next year.
I'm excited about the 2021 theme because of all the local history topics our students will discover.
I'm hopeful that next year we'll be able to meet in person.
I can't wait to be back at UMD in June of 2021 to see all of you.
All of us, all 3,000 students with their teachers, our dedicated judges, and our wonderful National History Day staff can all be together again at the University of Maryland for the 2021 National History Day National Contest.